So I've worked out how I'm going to do this. I'm going to attach light up on the board here. It's going to go. I'm going to run the wiring for it down the pillar the same way where all the power leads go, because then I can just easily route the wiring through without too much destruction. These are the things that no one ever really explains when you watch videos of campervan, so it's quite interesting to see how it actually works. There's like a metal frame that runs along the top of this. You would have seen that in the fitting video, although it might have gone past quite quick. I'm going to leave just 2 screws in there for now because that'll be coming off again. That's what I needed to achieve right now, was just to do a quick test fit, see where the lights were going to go. That means I can now plan out how I'm going to drill the channel, then attach it to get it all wired in. Did some wiring today. I got these little plastic clips, which might be a bit difficult to see, but yeah, there's these little plastic clips here, 5 wires going one end and the other end clips to the actual tape, the lighting tape. They work pretty effectively, to be honest, although when you cut a certain side you might have to do them in reverse, which I found out the hard way. But yeah, I've got 10 meters of the cable there, and then I've got my lighting control as well. So just getting set up for doing some work on it today. Going to got some lights and heating in here for today. Just keep it going. I know I could be using the diesel heater, but because I haven't got my battery sorted out yet, I don't really want to run it off the main battery. I'm going to be getting all of these pelmets down, see exactly where I'm routing wiring, because I've still got, this is the lights for the roof of the pop top. I did ask them to route it through for me, but they haven't done that, so I'm going to have to do that. This here, which is going to be for reading lights. There's a second wire, again it's been left inside, so I'm going to undo this pelmet and see what I can do. They have marked here that that's where the cables are, so I might have to cut into the carpet. I'm going to try and avoid if I can, but to be honest, it's probably going to have panels, some sort of plastic panels here with access, because we'll get these panels cut out as well at some point so that I can get access to the back lights. Also, while I remember, I've been looking into the fridge and how that's all going to work. Essentially what I'm thinking of doing when I build the kitchen unit, which is going to be here, the fridge is going to be on this part, so there's always going to be a walkway through the second door. The fridge is going to be on this side, and then this bit on this side will be a cupboard. I'm thinking of actually storing the water in here, and I'm thinking of getting a 30 litre water tank. Now a 30 litre water tank is 600 long, so it comes up to about here inside the this seat, and then it's 25 deep, so it comes to about here, and then 25 wide as well. So it will take up a fair bit of storage in here, but there will be space above it and to the side of it here. But I just think it's better than just having a tiny little bottle in the cupboard that's going to keep filling up every 10 minutes. Because last time we had one, I think it was only like 5 litres, and yeah, it just wasn't very usable. As for drainage, I haven't decided yet whether just going to go to ground for now and then maybe put a tank in later. And also the gas and the cooker and sink stuff I'm working out as well. But yeah, I'm going to get the bench, get the flooring in, get the bench done, get the wiring in, and then we'll worry about the kitchen then. Well, as you can see, I did actually get all my soldering stuff together. I've got flux, got solder, and unfortunately I can't find my heat shrink. Even the heat shrink I had was probably too big for these wires. So these are the supply wires, which are rated up to, I think, 11 amps, something like that. Let's put my hand behind it for focus. The lights that are going at the back here are these gooseneck lights, which are going to fit like the tiniest little wires. They're a bit of a pain, to be honest. Stripping them was quite awkward. But yeah, going to be joining those together, soldering them together, but need heat shrink to protect them. This is the light from the pop top, this black wire. So these lights here, I drilled a hole last night through, and this is the supply for them. And I've got 3 wires there because I'm probably going to do like a 2-way switch, so it can be switched on from up here and also down in the kitchen area, which will be quite handy, because if you're up here sleeping, the last thing you want to do to get the lights on is climb down in the cold. Then I've got this wires here that need to be joined. The lugs are on here just because I was testing yesterday, but I've got these two need to be joined. So there's red and black inside that one. That'll be joined onto there. That then goes across, comes down to the first light. That then goes up, back again, and then go to the next light, the one that I showed you a second ago. These are the system lights that are built in. I'm going to add little switches to them. I see a little video earlier. Someone's put like a rocker switch on these, so I've got them set at the moment. They come on for half an hour once you leave the doors open, so that's quite handy to be able to switch them on and off, because I don't really want to shorten it, because sometimes you do need the lights on a bit longer, especially if there's something wrong with the leisure battery or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to keep that as it is, and then all the wiring comes back down. So we've got all of our mains wire here, comes in from this trunk in, which goes all the way up and then across into the bodywork in the trunk in, and then down here, and then it ends up down here, which is where the battery, the main battery is, a starter battery. And then I've got all the wires, so the one for the pop top lights, the one for the reading lights there with the blue on the end, and then the other one's a supply that goes all the way across round here, and then will come out where this blue bit of tape is. So all of that's in there, just ready to be wired up. And then there'll be a light up here and a light here as well. Now, what I found from when I stayed in one of these before, having a light sticking out of here was a bit of a pain, because I kept bashing my head on it. So what I'm probably going to do on this side is get some light that's sort of like some sort of strip light or something like that. But yeah, I think that'll look all right. But yeah, ordering some heat shrink and some other bits, and I'm going to have to do this wiring another day, unfortunately. I did try to get some from Screwfix, but it's next day delivery, and it's silly prices. Halfords was like over a week away, and yeah, I'm just going to order some online. It will arrive in the next couple of days. It'll only be a couple of quid that way. And then last night I ordered the switching kit, which is like a remote switch. So it's a box with relays or solid state relays in it. All of that will come back down to here, and then it has a wire that comes off, goes to a control panel with the switches on, which are going to be located probably on the side of the kitchen here. We'll see when it arrives. We'll experiment a bit with it and see what's best. Anyone that knows me, I don't really do massive plans. I kind of feel it out as I go along, which you could say is a bit of a risky situation, but for me it's the best way for me, because I can just visualize things, see them as I go along, and then I can implement them. Sometimes takes a bit longer because of the lack of planning, but it's the way my brain works. I will catch up with you once we've got more to do.